Today, Saturday morning, we are in South Bend, Indiana for the SCCA starting line school at the Tire Rack test track. As you can see, I am joined by my fellow autocrossers. We have a Porsche, BMWs, Audis, Camaros, and look at this sweet Mazda Miata. This guy's taping up so he does not hit cones. I'm in my Gran Turismo International, of course. I have my trusty autocrossing helmet, and I cannot wait to learn some things. See you soon. So just a little bit of background before we get into it. This is the starting line school hosted by the CCA at the Tire Rack test track in South Bend, Indiana. We have a wonderful variety of cars here, region experts. It's about $350 and it's a wonderful value. They throw in other things. But what we have here, they will teach you techniques, introduce you to autocross, slalom, oval, everything you need to get going in the world of autocross. And you don't need to bring a sports car. As you see, there's a Scion IA there with the venerable Mazda Miata. We have a 135i, nice car. So there's many cars that come. This is a V8 1LE Camaro with auto matching downshifts. It sounded beautiful. Another Mazda Speed Miata, which I don't see too much of. A young driver, very nice man. 2 3 Series, one was a hatchback even. So you can really bring anything you like. This was a brand new push Boxster. We have the Hellcat. It was amazing. It was all over the place as you could imagine, but it was very cool to see. Purple, very cool color. Behind it we have a 50 years edition Camaro, a beautiful car. A S4 all-wheel drive, I believe. Cool owner, very talkative guy. Another GTI, I always like to see those, and a 4-wheel drive Alfa Romeo Giulia, or Giulia, however you say it. I still don't know how to. All in all, I believe this is a great service offered by the Sports Car Club of America, and I'm all for it. So without further ado, let's jump into some bits and pieces of what I went through on this day. We are getting ready to go. Everyone is in line. I'm running Group 2. Just getting ready for the slalom. And as you can see, I am next with an Alfa Romeo next to me. Should be a good one. Hello, how are you?
My name is George.
Hello, George. My name is Autoschlepper.
Have you autocrossed before?
Yes, I have.
How much?
Many times.
Here we go. The slalom is going to be steady moves like this. It won't be kind of jerks like that, unless you're making a mistake. But it's going to be steady turns. Go a little bit slower and close to the cone. Now, in an autocross, what you're going to want to do is make sure your position right when you come off of that last cone. You don't want to be cattywampus because you made a mistake in the last one. Okay, that's the rhythm. Because that determines how you go for your next gate. Okay, slow and close to the cone makes it difficult to turn. Okay, let's see if I know what I'm talking about. Of course, this will be my first autocross for the year.
Okay, so this first time by, we're just gonna focus on those 3 points. Okay, get those tires, get all that weight on the front tires to get ready, so they can get ready to turn, right? Then once they turn right, you start to transfer the weight to the side. I think you're gonna get this concept very quickly. We talk about looking ahead, right? Well, what the F does that mean, right? I'm looking out the windshield, yeah, I'm looking ahead. Like everybody talks about looking ahead. How far do I look ahead, right? Define it as find your exit, okay? And this applies to everything. Okay, so as we come around the corner, we focus first on all our braking, being positioned out to this outer edge, right? And as soon as we get all our braking done, we get all that weight transfer on the front, and we go to lift off the brakes and go to make our turn, right? We need to find the exit. Draw your eyes to where you want the car to go, right? And everything else will happen naturally. You don't have to worry about this going. The car will naturally drive around it, right? And as we start to approach this point, right, now we need to find our next braking point, right? Because we don't want to look at where we're at, we want to look at where we're going. Gotcha. Right? And that defines the look ahead. Throw that out the window because you're never going to remember that when you're midway through the corner, okay? I like to think of them like 2-year-olds, right? They're kids, right? They can handle one task at a time, perfect. You give it 2 tasks and what happens? It gets frustrated, it screams, and it cries, right? And the tires are the exact same way. If you're braking and turning at the same time, what happens? And they cry and they scream and they can't handle it. A lot better than when we started, huh? So, main concepts to keep in mind, right? Get all your braking done first. Brake like you mean it in a straight line. Next piece is find your exit. And there, everything else falls into place.
So, at the end of the day, what does the Starting Line School get you? Well, it gets you a membership, it gets you expert techniques, information from pro drivers in your region. It is really everything you need to get started. So you can bring whatever car you own. There's really no shame in bringing even a minivan. I've seen it done before. What do you need to do? You need to go to SCCA.com and find your region. It's easy as that. You have no reason not to get out there and start schlepping.